Can tell the public.
What's the Ripper to do with me? My brother has had me summoned here from India. Can't this wait?
As far as I know, you may be the last assassin in London.
What do you mean? Where's Jacob?
I wish I knew. Your brother is nowhere to be found, even as an elusive shadow is committing the most hideous crimes the city has ever seen.
And you believe this is no coincidence?
The killer is selective and dispassionate and has left not a single trace of his passage. I've seen such a talent for assassination and avoiding detection only once before. When I worked with the two of you. And that is why your brother summoned you before he disappeared.
You think Jacob is dead?
I dare not believe it. But if he is, you may be the only person who can stop the Ripper now. Follow me.
When are you gonna stop that monster?
I'll take you to the site where the Ripper first struck.
Incompetent!
The journalists always seem to get the word first. We get there, they've trampled the evidence, and next day's headlines are dripping with blood. The few hundred yards between Flower and Dean Street have become so dangerous that even my best constables are afraid to patrol Whitechapel at night.
Go to hell, you lazy rosser!
Let's take a carriage, shall we? I'd rather not get egg on my face again today.
I'll drive. What has become of this borough?
Whitechapel is a cesspool of crime, Miss Fry, where terror reigns supreme. Elsewhere, the rich get richer, but here, the poor are living on the living, fighting to survive each day. Reporters share a view of Whitechapel as a lair of savages, monsters, and werewolves who hold honest citizens in a state of terror.
The Ripper's terror. Slowly.
We are not far from where Mary Ann Nichols was murdered. I knew her as Polly. That's what her friends called her. But the woman who died here is not the woman I met a few times at the Frying Pan pub.
Then who was she?
I was hoping you could tell me. Go see for yourself.
This is where the Ripper committed his first murder. Was Miss Nichols' body identified?
Her husband hadn't seen her in 11 years. He barely glanced at the poor, mutilated woman before he had the gall to forgive her for what she'd done to him. The press reported widely that Miss Nichols' finger bore the mark of a ring. It was forcibly removed, and the same is true for his other victims. What did you discover?
Give me a moment. I found Miss Nichols' ring. An assassin's ring. She must have tossed it away during the struggle. A desperate act to protect the Brotherhood. You think they were targeted?
Yes. And the newspapers are accusing the police, me, of letting the first city of the world lapse into primeval savagery. I must take my leave, Miss Fry. I have other business in Whitechapel.
Good day, Inspector. Thank you for your discretion. I'll need to tackle Jack's influence over the gangs in London.
Need help survive on the streets? I do hope you change your mind.
Watch it! You're just right for staying fast.
Inspector? The inquest mentions that Miss Nichols made quite a spectacle of her drunkenness on the night of her murder. Do you think Jacob may have put her up to it?
Bait, you mean? I don't know what to think anymore, Miss Fry. Jacob kept lodgings nearby, right in the heart of this cesspool. Be careful.
I will not fail you.
Oh, an apple! I can write.
much blood. I hope it's not yours, brother. A letter?
Grand work the last job was. I give the lady no time to squeal. How can they catch me now? I love my work and I'll start again. You'll soon hear of me with my funny little games. I saved some of the proper red stuff in a ginger beer bottle from the last job to write with. But it went thick like glue, and I can't use it.
Weapons of intimidation, much like those we learned to use with our Indian brothers. There must be something more here. The last time Henry, my brother, and I were together was in India. 15 years ago. When the photograph was taken, we stood facing a temple of Kali. And that's one of the boys Jacob brought to train with the Brotherhood. What did we call him? Jack the Lad. Reckless and roguish, much like my brother. More signs? What am I not seeing? I've got it, Jacob. Kali the Destroyer. I gave this to you on your last visit to India.
There's a woman who can help. Unfortunately, she'll remind you of our childhood neighbor. If the river...
Unfortunately? What is Jacob trying to say? We loved old Nellie. Could you be referring to an unfortunate woman? Nellie may be in the brothel nearest Jacob's lodgings. I'll start there.
Look sharp, lads.
This bomb will strike fear in their hearts. Let's hope this Nellie has news of you, and can lead me to the Ripper. If Jacob's former pupil is the Ripper, then he is our Ripper. I must catch him.
Why don't I come over there and teach you a lesson? gonna put you in your place! What the hell was that?
Where's she hiding
Why
from?
are you hiding?
When I go! Get Roger! Run up free!
Not good. Even when you were alive, you look like big shit.
Busy as I like. How am I going to feed my baby with Lady O taking all our coin? That right? With the Prime Minister.
One of these women must know Nellie.
Very important, sir.
Indeed, my dear. Very.
Do tell.
Pardon me, does Nellie work here?
Closer
Nelly?
First.
Afraid I can't say, miss.
Boy.
We can be together. Kiss me.
At least we get to keeping pennies awake.
That's dangerous.
Miss you. Can't stop thinking about you.
And you.
Have you seen Nellie today?
What do you want with Nelly? Who are you? If you're a friend, then you may already be too late.
Where is she?
On her way to see Lady O. In the company of the brutes paid to keep us in line. Hurry if you want to catch her.
Come nicely, Nelly. Lady O's expecting you.
I don't want to. Let me go.
I need to find Nellie before something bad happens to her. Here now. That's it. There you are. Easy, girl. Atta girl. Where did they go? Nellie is in grave danger. There's the carriage. Nellie must be inside the building.
When I get over there, I'll bleed you dry! Look, will you just run
Nellie is
along?
in there somewhere. No doubt closely guarded and in mortal danger.
Mind your boats, lady! Oh! God. Get her!
I think someone's gonna get ill.
Watch a step!